The Lama Tsongkhapa asked Madhushri, what's the way to achieve enlightenment quickly? Lama Tsongkhapa asked Madhushri, and Madhushri replied to say, three things. So mentioned three advices. So the purifying the obstacles for realizations and collecting extensive merits. The necessary condition collecting extensive merits. That. Then the other one is one-pointedly requesting the Guru to receive blessing in your heart. One-pointedly requesting Guru. Madhushri, Buddha, Madhushri, who is the embodiment of all the Buddha's wisdom, explain that. So the request prayer is not just it's not just custom or some or from families is something father one father created this and then continued from family, but it doesn't have much reason, or something like that. You see, that you see. So this is I couldn't clear. So anyway, it's something like that, not like that. So the Madhushri say, then next one is one-pointedly requesting the Guru. Requesting the Guru, okay? So that to receive blessing in your heart, also to soften your heart, to transform your mind in Dharma, into you see into from the ordinary thought towards the Guru, into devotion, transform into devotion, seeing Buddha, from there into renunciation, bodhicitta, right view, then the generation completion stage, or that is for the completion stage, then Dharmakaya Rupaka, there are two kinds to be achieved. See, so the mind to see become all this, see, transform all this part, see, intuitive Dharma, become Dharmakaya, and intuitive Rupakaya. See, so that you can do perfect work towards sentient beings. So that you can do perfect work towards sentient beings without such mistakes, without an effort. You see, so and until every sentient being is brought to enlightenment. So without an effort, without an effort, then continuously spontaneously, without any effort. The motivation was already generated during the path. You see, so naturally happening. By magnificent numberless forms. Even to one sentient being, to guide numberless forms of that manifest. So bring to then step gradually bring to full enlightenment. And that every sentient being can imagine. That Buddha's guided sentient beings can imagine. Unexpressible. See. So so that's the goal of our life. So then third one is the actual body, the mind maintained on the path. Mind maintained on the path to enlightenment. See, the Lamrim meditation. So Madhusri explained that, gave the answer to Lama Tsongkhapa. So here in the George practice, the George in the Harvard here, why the question prayer is done before it's maintained on the path. You see, so that you see, maintained on the path. Before they taking teachings, Sen. So it's not just you have a lot of a lot of time and you don't know what to do, and then so fill up the time. You see, you don't know what to do, and then fill up the time. You see, so like the person in the West, you see, in the West, after you're retired, so there's no job, you see, no work. So then you spend all day long around your house, you see. You spend all day long around the house fixing the plant, or fixing fixing that, fixing this wood or that or the. So inside outside, spend all day long. So you see. Because you don't know what to do, because you don't know what to do, how to live life, you don't know no work, so you don't know what to do. See, you don't know how to live life. So, so that in Switzerland, so one time there was I don't know what happened. There was no job for 2 months, 3 months. Okay, there was no job. I don't know what happened. So the Tibetan people were so happy because they can do prayer. They can do prayers. They can do their commitment. They can do the prayers. They can do the practice. So happy. So but the other people there, the other people there was pretty. Yeah, who has met Dharma, so that's so worried. That's so worried. So worried. So you see here differences. Same both people working. Same both people working. Same. But the Tibetans so happy because they can do, some practice during the 1 month, 2 months. Some practice. So they're happy. So that's what I heard. So anyway, so it's true. The mind, you see, what same people, one worried, one so happy. So it's all true. The mind, you see. So that. Happy met Dharma, or happy met Dharma, other one happy met Dharma, other one happy met Dharma. So see, my differences. So anyway, yeah. So this is like this. So this is like you see, when you plant crops, when you plant the flowers or something, when you grow, when you to have a flower, to grow in the garden, in your house, see. So you need crops. You need plug. You need plug. Huh? Huh? Plow. You need to plow the land. You need to fertilize. Huh? Pepper. So you need to fertilize. You need to plug, plug, and rocks are throughout, and what do you know? Say plug, huh? Plug. Yeah. The plug and 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 then if you plant seed, then you need to put water. So you see the conditions. You need all these conditions to put together. Then the seed will grow. Exactly same. Exactly same to grow, to have realization in your heart. To realization to come from within your heart. You need all these conditions. You see, you need to say. So they say, so the like the unplugged land, you see. So the say, while the man is angry, the jealous mind, all this, while it's like this, without perceiving that, while it's like this, the realization won't come. While it's like that, realization won't come. So it need to be pacified. You see, so say, before you plant seed, you need to plant. You see, make soft. However, you see, and then plant seed. Then you put water. All that. So here, exactly same here. The mind. So there's the first. There's a potential. There is the Buddha nature, potential mind. You see, to grow realization, see, to change. The mind can change. See that is say, from ignorance into the wisdom realizing this, from selfish mind into bodhicitta, cherishing others. However, all that you see. So the say, then so. So when you like that, you see. So when you complete it, when you purify the ordinary concept, ordinary appearance, in the impure, windy mind, purified, and you see, you have all the extremely subtle wisdom, the Kerala, you see. Then you see, there's even before you become enlightened, so all the impure, or impure things which are impure for us, but they're totally pure to their senses. So the question, after enlightened, then you see, Buddha doesn't have hallucinations, doesn't have impure appearances. Buddha see our Buddha see our impure appearances, but the Buddha doesn't have impure appearances. You see so even something with bad taste to us, Buddha's senses is only as bliss. So even the poo-poo, so even the poison or whatever, Buddha is the nature of great bliss. Say, everything pure. So Buddha senses. So so everything that nature, everything is in that nature. See, Buddha. So so that is it. So so anyway, so you see, so exactly, so so that you see, so like the seed planted, you see, that Buddha nature, then the imprint, you see, seed planted, you see, so then you see by doing request, you know, one point request the Guru with the devotion, then yeah. So I started with that, but then went away. I loved it. So then you see, that's like pouring water. It's like pouring water, you know, pouring water to grow the seed to grow. See, so that to grow the realizations.